Hello and welcome to this video on Revsportz. I'm Snehasis Mukherjee, and obviously I'm in Birmingham. As you all know, we are here for the covering the ongoing ICC Women's T20 World Cup here in England and Wales. And today is the second match day of the ongoing tournament, and it's a triple-headed day. Three matches are going to be happen, and there are two matches that is going to happen in Manchester, and another match is going to be happening in Southampton. So, what are the two matches are going to be in Manchester? These are the first game is between Ireland and Scotland. They are from the Group B, and another game is from Australia, between Australia and South Africa, that is from Group A. And we all know how important is this game, one of the biggest game of this World Cup, and India will keep an eye on this game definitely, because whatever the result of this game, it can put an impact on India's result going forward in this competition. And another game where the defending champions will take on the field against West Indies, and that is going to be happening in Southampton, and that is the evening game here in England, from 6:30 England time, what I was saying. So see, in England we do not know what kind of weather you are going to get. It can change at any time. So in this video I am going to give you the possible weather update that we have gathered so far. What can be what kind of a weather we can get today, both in Manchester and Southampton. Okay, so let's check. Okay, according to the AccuWeather website, in Manchester, it's a cloudy day. It will be a cloudy day. I think typical Manchester weather. Cloud cover will be there. I think in the morning there can be a little bit of early morning showers, but after that, I think despite having some cloud cover, sun will be there. Sun can play the hide and seek, but I think overall that might not affect the games, because obviously in Manchester you have that morning game between Ireland and Scotland. Maybe some early showers might make that game a little bit of delayed, but I expect that game to be taken place fully, and we might get a full game, because if you consider the importance of that game between Ireland and Scotland, for both the teams it's a huge game. If any one of them can win this game, they can hope one or two upsets more in that group. They can be one of the contenders. And as you always see our videos, and I think you guys have known that Trishadi has already predicted that Ireland might squeeze into the top 4 position. So let's see. For them, I think this is a huge game. If Ireland manage to win this game, I think that will be a brilliant start for them. But don't forget about Scotland. I think the Bright sisters and others, I think they have been brilliant. They're also coming to this competition with a bit of momentum, a bit of good results behind them. So I think they will be one of the teams to watch out for as well. The another game that is going to be happening in Manchester, obviously the Australia and the South Africa game, that is going to be happen at 2:30 p.m. In Manchester. But during that time there is no chance of rain. Whatever the update that we are getting, clouds will be there. And just think, a cloud cover, you are seeing the Australia versus South Africa game, and just think about the pace bowling lineup of South Africa. With the new ball, Shabnam Ismail, Mazen Cap, and others can also chip in. Someone like Narendra Clark and any direction if she plays. So there are a lot of quality. And don't forget about Australia also. Megan Shoot playing her last World Cup. I think she will be ready to be out there, and to all guns blazing. And obviously to help her there will be Kim Garth as well. She is one of the players that has improved a lot in last few years. I think she will be gearing up for this World Cup as well. So two quality sides, and expecting a full game as well, because there is not that kind of a rain threat during that game. Maybe, as I mentioned, that maybe some cloud coverage, but overall a full game is expected, and a huge game for not only for this group, for this World Cup as well, because South Africa, Australia are always the favorites, and South Africa in this World Cup are one of the top teams to watch out for, considering the quality that they have in all three departments. Now moving to the last game, the defending champions New Zealand taking on the West Indies in Southampton, and that is an evening game. And whatever update that we have gathered so far, just let me check again from the AccuWeather website. It is the game start at 6:30 p.m. and from 4 p.m. onwards there is nothing rain threat or nothing like that. Partly sunny, some wind blow will be there, so again the wind breeze might work for the simmers with the new ball. And again throughout the game there is no that kind of a rain threat or something like that. So I think overall all three games are expected to to be happen without any rain threat. Maybe the first game that is going to be happen in Manchester, the early morning game between Ireland and Scotland, that can get a little bit of delayed. Maybe if some early showers happen in Manchester. Otherwise, it is expected that all three games are going to be happen fully, and people are going to enjoy all three games. And as I mentioned, all three games have their importance separately, because this is only the second day of the ongoing tournament, and these results will set up the tournament very nicely going forward for all the other teams as well. So this is it as of now from me from Birmingham. But not only this, we are also keeping an eye on the upcoming India versus Pakistan game that is going to happen on 14 June, India's first game, and that is happening at Edgbaston in Birmingham. So let's see how India put up the show. And today, me, Trishadi, and Buria sir will come up with all the updates from the press conferences and the practice sessions as well. So please keep an eye on Revsportz, and please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Till then, take care and thank you.